Hey guys, welcome back. This is where we left off with the torso last time. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna start by redirecting the edges, and ideally we want to do it for all of them, but I'm just gonna start here with the torso. Probably the most complex part is the shoulder and the crotch and the butt. Those are like the three toughest areas, in my opinion. So let me just start coming over here and redefining these shapes. And what we want to do is we want to follow his flow. Let's get this guy in the middle right there. And let's take this guy's up there, which is going to force us to take those guys up there. Now I'm not going to do it as pronounced as you can see it there. And now here from the side, we need to start making adjustments. So we need to see what's where and if it is in the right place or not. So let's take a look. And let's do the same thing over here. So what I'm going to do here is to facilitate life a little bit rather than having to do an edge loop. I'm actually just going to do a cut and another cut and another cut, and then select this guy, and that guy, and delete the edges. It's just a faster way of getting a base. Now, the rest of the process, I'm sure you can imagine, is tedious, and it's just about retopologizing and rebuilding. Actually gonna lead all the way up there. That gives him some leeway. And down here, we would want to do the same. So it is at this point where things start changing shape and form. lot of what happens here is just modeling, just pushing and pulling CVs. Okay, so we got that base there, and just to make life easy, just delete those faces and bring these faces down a little bit and adjust their form just a tad. And again, this would also mean retopologizing so that it's no longer straight, it actually flows. And this process again takes a while, so I'm not gonna do the whole thing, I'm just gonna do these important areas. Okay, so just gonna select that, shift select that, and just this one, shift select that one, and combine. So let's look. See, that one connects there, that's one, that's two. There's nothing over there. This one definitely needs to connect there, so those two definitely connect. Just gonna use a pen here, from here to here, just so you can see the process. From there to there, right? This one for sure. And this guy's. So that leaves us with an extra edge that we need to add over there, and an extra edge that we need to add over there. And append. And append. And this is just going to give you the base. It's not going to give you the detail, just the foundation. The detail and all that stuff, that's modeling, really. And redirecting edges and all that fun stuff. Just going to keep that guy there for now. And append those guys. And that gives us a little foundation there to start working. You can always redirect all the edges and so on and so forth. And now I'm just going to do one more append. Insert an edge loop. Merge those vertices. And delete these four faces. So to make the connection there, that is the foundation for the connection, is the same principle. Select this, shift select that, combine, and then you can make appends. And I am doing the simple version and not the detailed version, because if we were to do the detailed version with these shoulders, then that would probably take a little bit too long. But regardless though, from this starting point, what you can see is happening here, I'm just going to come here to a transparent, is that the point that's here is connecting to the point that's right there. Okay, so I need to adjust that. I don't know why I got that there, but doesn't matter. Just takes a little planning. What happens with the shoulder is that this all ends up coming down here. So, as long as you know where your quads are, you shouldn't have too many issues. And so on and so forth. This is all just modeling and retopologizing, okay? So this part does take a while, but this does give you the foundation to start working. And as long as the main thing you want to get is the proportions. Once you get that, retopologizing is just retopologizing. What's not easy to get is not that. What's not easy to get is a mesh that looks correct from early on. Well, retopologizing can be a little tedious and complicated, but once you get the hang of it, it's easy. I guess like everything, including Maya. Once you get the hang of it, you get the hang of it. There's a slight spiral there. But like everything can be adjusted. Again, just as long as you're paying attention to what you're doing, then you should be fine. I hope you're getting the hang of this. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it like that, nice and simple, without getting too in depth on all the details. Just gonna go ahead and save scene as, and I'll just show you some progress scenes. Like I said, this does take a while, so. And this one I did take my time. So here's the body base. pretty much exactly the same thing that we were doing, just with redirections and adding things here and there. And a little bit of retopologizing and redirecting edges. So you can see how this is flowing. Like I said, that's not necessarily an easy one, and with him it's actually pretty tough. And this is just a work in progress, so you can see it's still a little messy, but I'm redefining the edges that come around, and which direction they head into and all that stuff. And I haven't done the butt because that one's really, really tricky. I mean, his shoulder is also pretty tricky, but... And with a little bit of adjustment, it's pretty much the same thing. So you can see that once you start retopoing and redirecting all the edges, that same thing ends up becoming something kind of like this. And there's still areas that need adjustment, but I haven't even brought the hands in, so. And then lastly, that belly button's really big, but eventually I adjust it. Okay. Still a couple of hang-ons, but remember the rule about hang-ons. They don't happen in an area of deformation, it's okay. Unless you're taking them to ZBrush or Mudbox. Okay. Alrighty, so you can see how this whole thing got completely redirected, and now it makes more sense, but that process takes a while. A long while. So anyway, I'm gonna stop it right there, and you know, I'll see you next time. Bring in your head, connect it, add the clavicles, add the trapezoids, and all that stuff. And eventually we'll go over the hands. See ya. Bye bye.